motivation, trying to encourage you and educate you. Certified life coach, tendencies, helping us all prevail every day. So you know what that means? Inspiration, motivation, trying to encourage you and educate you. Certified life coach, tendencies, helping us all.
This is the Hope Show! Look.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome everybody to the Hope Show. Today is Saturday, May the 1st, 2021. We are back just like we are each and every Saturday here at the Hope Show. We welcome you in. We welcome you in. We absolutely welcome you in. So guys, we're excited to be here today. I do want to thank you guys for the hearts. I see them coming in as every Saturday, man. Give us the hearts, give us the likes, and share the page. So today we do have a special guest today. I'm excited about that. I'm always excited about the brand spotlight. So guess what, guys? Let's go ahead and get this show started. We welcome you to the Hope Show. Of course, I am DJ The Millie right now in Wisconsin, actually. But hopefully you're back home soon. But anyway, what's up? What's up? What's up, Aisha?
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? For those that don't know, I am Aisha Charmaine, no last name. That is what it is, okay? Had to do it. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in this Saturday. As he stated, it is May the 1st, and we are happy to be here. Thank you for tuning in with us. Now, y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So let's get it started. As always, don't forget to tag us. Don't forget to, tag somebody in the comments. I'm going to just start there. Tag somebody in the comments. Mama, daddy, sister, brother, auntie, uncle, cousin, anybody, tag somebody. Everybody needs some hope. Tag somebody. Like our broadcast, share our broadcast, and on our YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe. We do appreciate it. As DJ mentioned, we do have special guest today. And I am going to go over the lineup. Eden is not with us today, but she will be back next week. So in her place, I will let you guys know what the lineup is. And starting, we will do a Throwback Thursday video. And that is our Hope Moment with the Hope Coach. We will have our We Got Mail segment. We have a commercial break. Then we have our brand spotlight, which we will announce very soon. We then have another commercial break. And then we have our What Hope Means to You segment and another commercial break. And then we have How You See It with DJ over there. And then our closing shout outs. DJ, back to you, baby.
All right, guys. So y'all know what time it is. Y'all already know what time it is. Oh, I see some people online, but I don't see them hearts and them likes and them shares.
Y'all know how he is. Like it, share it. Y'all know how we coming.
Hearts. I don't see them hearts. What's up, Miss Nita? What's up, D Pier? What's up, Krista? What's going on, y'all? So let's go ahead and bring in the woman of the hour, Hope Coach.
Hope. What's that mean? Helping others prevail every day.
Yeah. Bringing the HOPE, yeah, that's what it be for everybody. It's the only way, helping others prevail every day. With Jan Tate by your side, you know she always down to ride. And she's certified, she help you glide so you can set to the sky, no matter how high. Cause she not just a life coach, she the whole coach. And she help you steady it in on the approach. And she always keep it 100 with inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. That means real life solutions for real life challenges. So if you stumble, she gonna help you balance it. Cause it's never okay to abandon ship, especially with a mother-daughter relationship or anything that you need help with the words to say. So schedule your free session today.
She bringing hope, bringing hope, bringing hope. Yeah, that's every day. Cause when there's hope, when there's hope, when there's hope, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, she bringing hope, bringing hope, bringing hope. Yeah, that's every day. When tape by your side, you got more than what it takes.
What's up, Hope Coach? Where you at?
What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all couldn't see me back behind stage in the studio, but I was lit. I mean, I was out. Hey, I got some moves that y'all don't know about. Listen, hello, everybody. Want to do some greeting. Hello to our YouTube family. We love you, YouTube. And if you like to tweet, hello to our tweet family. And if you are F Booker, I think that's what they call.
Facebook.
Hello, Facebook.
Facebooker.
Yes, a Facebooker. Hello,
Or our FB
Facebook.
fam.
What is it called?
Or our FB fam.
Our FB fam. Because they all make up the Hope fam. And it ain't nothing like the Hope fam. Here, Hope for us is an acronym. Helping others prevail every day. That's a part of our mission, a part of our purpose. That's what we want to do. This is your number one digital station for hope. We like for you to fill in, come in, fill up for your week. So we're excited to have you today. And I'm really excited to be here. You know, hello, Krista. Y'all, that's my sissy. She hasn't been here for a minute. She had been working, but I see she's here.
Krista.
Hello, Miss Nita, my other sissy.
Nita.
Hello, Zion. The voice I see is maybe
Zion.
still watching out there. You know, hello, I believe it's Karen. DJ, I think that's your auntie. Is that your auntie, DJ?
Hey, Auntie DJ.
Hey, auntie. Hey, auntie. Hey. And then let me see. I saw Deep Pier. I may not say your name right, but they watching over on YouTube. So we love when you watch on YouTube. Listen, guys, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe us over on the YouTube.
Oh,
Yes.
wait. We got
Do it again.
We got
I do it right.
We got to make one.
What I'm supposed to say?
We got to make one quick correction. I'm not sure why this name says this, but D. Pier is actually Doris Robinson or.
Oh, hey, Miss Doris. Hey, auntie. Hey,
Why
auntie number.
Hey, Auntie DJ again.
I don't know why she got that up there, but she got it up there. But anyway, go ahead, like, share, comment.
Yes, like, share, and comment over on the YouTube. That don't be calling her out. That could be her alias. Don't do that. Everybody, don't be calling her out. You know. But hello. You know, I'm just so excited that you guys are here, tuning in to the Hope Show. So thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to start the day off, Saturday off. We're going to start with the word, and then we're going to move into Throwback Thursday. So DJ, if you can share that awesome scripture there for me.
Amplified Bible, right? That's where it comes from. The Lord, your God, is in your midst. A warrior who saves. He will rejoice over you with joy. He will be quiet in his love, making no mention of your past sins. He will rejoice over you with shouts of joy. Zephaniah 3:17.
Yes, I love that. You know, someone gave me that scripture earlier in this week, and I like the part when they say how God is he sings over us, you know. So, and this kind of taking us up to Throwback Thursday. Oftentimes, when we look back over our lives, sometimes we are filled maybe with regret. You know, sometimes we're like, you know, it is what it is. But I love Throwback Thursdays because we're throwing back to the goodness and know that whatever your past say, remember the scripture just told us how God is silent. He don't remember, you know, the past. So if God don't remember it, you don't need to hold yourself prisoner to your past. Have a good feel Throwback Thursday. Let's roll, DJ.
NGU, never give up. It's Throwback Thursday, and we're going back with Bobby Caldwell. What You Won't Do. Y'all check it out. I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within. And I came back to let you know I got a thing for you, and I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know got a thing for you, and I can't let go. Some people go around the world for love, and they may never find what they dream of. What you won't do for love. You've tried everything and you won't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Said I'm in a daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know got a thing for you, and I can't let go. Although I only want what's best, it's true. I can't believe the things I'll do for you. What you won't do for love. You've tried everything and you won't give up. 'Cause in my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Only you can make me do things I do for love that I would not do. Only you can make me do for love the things that I would not do. Thank y'all for listening. Peace.
Yes, I'm just telling you.
Yes.
I mean, look, I just want to encourage everybody today to fall in love with your dreams, fall in love with your purpose, so you can do what only love makes you do. Because when you love what you do, when you love somebody, y'all know how we do. You know, we be crazy behind people. Get crazy behind your purpose. Get crazy behind your dreams. The next time you hear that jam, ask yourself, am I loving my dreams the way I need to be loving them? What you got, the Millie? What you got, Millie? Because y'all may
No,
not know about that kind of music.
no, I knew about it when I first saw it, so I know what that is.
And I did
But when you talk
too.
about dreams, that made me think of that other song too. But that's another story for another day. What's up, Auntie Lydia? What's going on? I see her on the
Hey,
comment.
Auntie Lydia, DJ got his fan club rocking
I
today. We
swear.
love to see it. We love to see it. Y'all come on in. Come on in. But yes, I'm just saying. So as we conclude, this portion of the hope moment, just remember God sings over you. He don't hold your past over you. And then ask yourself, what have I done for my love of my dreams? And think about this song. And if you need to go back and fall in love with them dreams again, go ahead and do it. Ignite the hope inside of you. And go ahead on and live out that dream.
Period.
Period.
That's it, right? Um, Perfect. I like that. I like the first beginning. All right, so what we looking at next? We've got mail.
I'm reading it.
We got mail. Perfect. Having it.
Do we have a visual for that? Are we gonna do the
We
visual
do.
and then talk about the mail?
We do. Let's do
Wait a
that.
minute, hold up, y'all. Hold up. I forgot this part. If y'all, that is Randy Hanna. He's out of New York, but by way of Houston. He's an original. He's Houston owned. And they're part of the NGU. And also a part of that is my brother, Tall Cole. I see him over there in the comments. Hey, Tall. Y'all, this is my baby brother. Y'all, say hello to my brother, y'all.
I said, hey.
We
I said, hey.
Okay. That's super producer Tall Cole. So listen,
Right.
we're talking about dreams.
Yeah.
So we're talking about dreams. So listen, if being an artist is your dream, but you like, I just don't know where to begin, can't find a producer, can't do that. Right in our midst, we have the one and only super producer, Tall Cole in the house. So y'all, I'm just wanting to put that out there. Okay. I got excited. But yes, NGU.
All right, y'all. We got mail.
Okay. We've got mail says, Dear Hope Squad, my mommy tummy is getting bigger. She says, I have a little brother in there. So I asked, where do babies come from? She said, ask your dad. My dad told me to sit down somewhere. Do you know? Sign, not sitting down.
Woo!
I have at this one.
Well, we got some. DK, you can go head on, but we got a little help from the Hope fam in answering that question. I just want to read what they said.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
let me find it real quick.
Go ahead and tell us what the Hope fam said about this.
Okay, this what the Hope fam
that does have
yes.
something to say. Go ahead and put it in
yes,
the comments.
y'all want to get in on this? Drop us in the comments.
Yes.
So the response we got from the Hope fam was the infamous Felicia Brown. She stated, babies come from God. Now do like your daddy says and go sit down somewhere. That was one comment we got. Our good friend and Hope fam, Tanisha said, I was going to say the stork, LOL. And then, another artist by way of Houston, she's a gospel artist, Kate Moore, who's recently stepped into her calling of evangelism. So this is the evangelist speaking. She said, they come from adults listening to classic Anita Baker and Luther Vandross love songs. And then Felicia came back and Al Green's Let's Stay Together.
Well, I wouldn't know what to tell the kids. Just tell them.
I just said y'all got this because I ain't ready for these topics.
They just got it from the store. They bought it out the store.
Man,
they bought it out the store. Okay,
we'll talk about it when you're a little older.
We'll talk about when you're a little older.
Because how old is baby? We don't even know.
Right, and so of course this is a real life scenario, and so I was talking, and I was like, well, maybe you can, because kids are curious. They want to know. You can't jive kids these days. You can't tell them anything, because chances are if they asking you a question about something, either some of their friends had already talked about it, or they may have seen something somewhere. So they intelligent. And so she was like, well, I'm afraid to kind of go into detail because then they're going to be trying it.
Right. That's why I said.
So anybody, Miss Nita, where you at? Because you always have some instructional wisdom. I don't see no comments from you on this topic, So, how do you handle it? When your kids come and ask you where babies come from. Don't nobody know? Nobody? Everybody quiet.
Ain't nobody ready for this kids? These kids already be doing too much with this. Nah. Just go sit down like your dad said.
Yes, go sit down like your daddy said. But what I would say to a parent, who may be dealing with this is to remember to use your resources. You know, these days and times you can Google any type of topic, ways to have conversations, and then make it, you know, modify it for your particular age group. I had to have this conversation sooner than I wanted to with my kids. Um, well, we got a comment. Super producer Tall Cole said we'll talk about it when you become 13.
Exactly.
Might be too late.
Might be.
Because I ended up having to have this conversation a lot sooner because somebody, you know, got pregnant young, you know, in my family. And so I remember sitting down, talking to my children about it, and you know, they were probably 8 and 9, something like that, when this took place. And so I remember, I remember explaining to them just from a science place, how, you know, it's like a taboo word, but it's really not. People talk about it all the time, but the S word, we'll just leave it like that. And so, and after I went through and I explained it to them, and I don't want to go into great detail here because I don't want to offend anybody. You know, we're a family show. Some people may be watching, they may not be ready for their kids to know that. And so, at the end of our conversation, I remember asking my kids, so when do y'all think you guys, you know, may, you know, get active? And Joe was like, I'm gonna wait till I get married. And Luby was like, I don't know, but I'll let you know. I was like, oh my God, my heart like fell out. But it was a good thing because at least she was being honest. And fast forward in time, you know, she did let me know. So I would say to the little girl, now you go sit down like your daddy said, okay? But to the parents, I would say utilize your resources.
Did you see Miss Nita comment in the comment?
What'd she say?
I didn't post it. I saw it though.
Miss Nita. So to wrap up this segment, we're gonna just say use your resources. If you don't know how to have those conversations, you know, there are many different resources. You can Google things for how to have these type of conversations to make it user friendly for you. See, the kid, it's the parents who be uncomfortable, but the kids, they comfortable with it. You know, they ready for it. So DJ, let's go ahead and see how the daddy. Hey Jericho, what's up, whole family? I love it when they say whole family. And I see, hey, Ashley, she always coming here under her alias, but I be calling her by her name. Hey Ashley, and I thought I saw Onyx was in the house. Hey, yes. Onyx is in the house. We love you guys. Thank you so much for joining. And if we haven't said it, if you haven't done it, go ahead and please share. Let's spread the hope. You know, share it, tag it, love it, laugh it, like it. So to conclude this segment, we're going to show y'all how one father answered this question for his baby girl.
How do babies get in the belly?
I thought you never asked.
We're pregnant!
So there you have it.
That was cute.
So there you have it. That's how babies get in the belly, from the air, from the balloons. Okay, you may need a balloon, but for some, Jesus. Okay, let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. All right. So thanks everybody for tuning in. And if you like to share, thank you so much. We appreciate you for spreading the hope today. So next on the chopping block, the hope block, the hope station, the hope channel, I'm going to turn it over to Aisha, and she's going to tell you about our brand spotlight. I don't know, DJ, we're going to run the video first and then let her do it, or how we're going to do it. However.
Let her let her go ahead and then we'll run the video and then she'll come in right after that.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Hope audience or Hope fam. I guess y'all family too, because without y'all, we wouldn't be here. So, hey, Hope fam. Thank y'all for being here. Today, we have a very special guest in our brand spotlight. Now, me and this young lady, like, I've known her since, I don't know that was like 10 years ago, maybe. I don't know. But we worked together with the first job I ever met Mama Tan at, and everybody just got a story to tell. And I know everybody that came from this job, I call it the trenches, got a story to tell for real, for real. So she has recently started her own podcast, but I'm going to let her tell y'all more about that. And I'm just going to let her tell y'all more about her, Maisha Johnson. Woo!
Damn.
Hello.
Hey, Maisha.
Hi everybody. Hi, the Hope family.
Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for accepting our invite and being here. We welcome you to the Hope Show with the Hope fam. How you feeling today?
Thank you. I appreciate it. And you guys can see me, right? It's like
yes, you look good.
Okay. Oh, thank you. You too. All of you guys look so good. Thank you, and I appreciate the invite. Yes. So.
Okay, so as always, I guess I'm gonna take over this segment. This normally where Mama Tan do her grilling, but I'm gonna do it today. So first, just let us know, just let us know about your podcast, name of it, and everything that you have going on within your podcast.
Okay. Well, like she said, my name is Maisha Johnson. I recently started a podcast about, I think it's going on 3 months. It's called What I Know Now. And it's going really good. Actually, it's going better than what I expected. I initially started it. I started working on it last year back in September. I had I'm not going to say, like a little breakdown. I had a moment, and actually I'm not going to say breakdown. I'm going to say I had a breakthrough. I had a moment where I had to stop, sit still, and gather my thoughts. And at that time, I had clarity. I was able to think. I was able to, just figure out my next move. I was at that point where I was just overwhelmed, trying to take on too much. So I decided at that moment when I had my breakthrough to start a podcast. I really have been through a lot of things, which I feel like everyone has. And everyone has a testimony and things that they've been through. I feel like when you're going through so much, you can't see the lessons and things. And once I had that breakthrough, I was able to look at every situation in my life and see the lesson in it, see the good in it, see different things. And I think a lot of people don't do that. So they're repeating things because they're not getting the lesson out of it. They're not seeing things. And then I just wanted to help somebody. I did think about which approach to take. I was like, well, I could take this approach, just different approaches. But ultimately, me getting that breakthrough and that clarity, I just want to be myself. So in my podcast, it is like some profanity, it is messages, it is lessons, but I know it's room for growth. So I'm still growing. And when I get to that point where I can no longer use profanity, I may slow down or stop. But right now, I'm just being me. I'm just being myself. And I'm getting some great feedback on it. So.
And that's the best thing. I mean, the only way to overcome is being yourself and just developing from there. So we love that. So what would you say the mission of your podcast is? What do you hope to gain or overcome with your podcast?
I would say with what I know now, as you guys can see on the shirt, it's therapeutic for me. I feel like when you get out those things and you're able to get it out, it's very therapeutic. It's like a little diary or journal. But I hope to help people. I'm so sorry. I hope to help people that just, I feel like at a lot in my life, I feel like I was alone. You can be surrounded by people and still feel alone. I felt alone. I felt like I didn't have a voice. I felt like I did have people that came to me for advice and things like that, but I didn't have people I can go to. So a lot of things I kept in. So my mission is basically for people to hear it, to know that they're not alone, to just help someone. I feel like if I can help one person, that means a lot to me.
Absolutely. And that's a good thing. Definitely. I feel the same way. So definitely. Now I have listened to some of your podcasts. I think I might have listened to all of them at this point. And I'm truly engaged. I love what you're doing. I love the feedback. What would you say is maybe one of your favorite episodes, or like one of your favorite podcasts that you recorded, and why?
I feel like I love all of them, of course, because I'm being myself and I'm being, true to myself. But it's actually one I just put out where I had, it came out last night. I was very hesitant to put it out because I know a lot of people are not spiritual, and I try to make sure I, don't step on any toes and different things like that. But I went ahead and put it out, and it's called Conversation with the Devil. And it came out last night at 9 p.m. I put that one out. I think that one is like the most like honest and raw that I've ever been with anyone. And I feel like it's something that a lot of people battle with, doing good and doing bad. And I feel like that one has a good message to it. I would say that's my favorite one so far.
All right. Go
Really
ahead,
quickly,
DJ.
I know you can't see us, but we are here. We're trying to make sure that you stay in the spotlight. We want to make sure that people know who you are and what you come in for as a brand spotlight. So let me ask you this question. In your podcast, how do you relate your message to the people that's actually listening? Is there like a message behind every podcast, or is there just a message from within, or just give me a little, I guess maybe an example or something that how you think your message gets out to people that are listening to the podcast, or what is the message to those people?
Um, my podcast, my segments, they start off with, most of the time I either tell like a story, like something maybe I encountered throughout my life, because I had a roller coaster life. But most of the time I start off with something personal to me, and then at the ending it's always a message for everyone. For example, the one that I just put out, Conversation with the Devil. A lot of people, I told my story. I started it off with the story because I wanted people to understand why I chose that segment, where it was coming from. And at the end, I ended it with a message that if you're battling within yourself, whether doing the right thing or the good thing, and some people, they feel like they're doing the right thing, and they're not getting any type of, they're not getting anything from being a good person. And at the end of that segment, I was just letting people know that it's good in everything, never to give up. I always continue to try to be a good person. So I mostly start them off with maybe a personal issue or something that I've encountered, so I can, share my story, because a lot of people some people don't like taking advice or things from people that haven't experienced things. So most of my segments start off with something personal that I dealt with, and then I end it with letting the people know.
Right. Okay, all right. I have one more question for you. So, not to necessarily go into your background or your story or anything, but when you are doing your podcast and your segments, and you're thinking about your story and how your story impacted you, and maybe how your story can help someone else, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel really good. Like I said, a lot of my life, it's like especially as a child, people don't understand that children have feelings. Children go through things. So as a child, when you're dealing with an adult, period, whether it's your parent, auntie, uncle, they tend to dismiss your feelings. And I feel like you have to be silent. So I've been silent a lot of my life. So to be heard, it's a great feeling. To get feedback and to hear people. I actually had a person that when I was a child going through things. She recently messaged me and said, wow, I just thought you were a bad kid. I didn't even know that you had been through these things. So for people to actually hear me and know that actually know me too, to say like, wow, this is why she is the way she is. It feels good to be heard, honestly.
That's a good thing. Blessings to you.
Yeah, definitely.
Hope Coach, you got anything?
Oh, and I'm sorry, can I say one more thing?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, and my segment, some of them are pre-recorded, but honestly, it sounds, now not gonna say strange because I am getting into my spiritual part, of my life, but most of my segments just happen to come to me. And right when I'm about to actually put out the segment, I always get confirmation. Always. I always get confirmation that this is the one to put out. So it's that I just get it out of nowhere. I just feel like God just says, this is the one, put it out. So it's just an amazing feeling to, that's where they come from.
Wonderful, Mama Tan.
So I have a couple of things I want to ask, but I want to start with, where can we hear What I Know Now?
When I'm actually on a few things, but I have a Facebook page. It is under What I Know Now, and it's just like this, What I Know Now. It's spelled regular. It's not any extra, so it's spelled regular. And when you go there, the link is in there. It's a link tree, and it has all my platforms on there. You can find me on Pandora under What I Know Now with that same logo that came up when you guys introduced me. Spotify, everything is under What I Know Now. So that link tree is under my Facebook page, What I Know Now, where all the platforms are.
Okay, awesome. And if you don't mind, you don't have to do it now, but if you can drop that link tree in the comments, we would love it, so that we can connect and grow your audience listening base. Because I can tell you, I definitely want to be on that listening side of what your stories are. Here we're all about hope. So hope means everything to me. Most people who know my story, they know I always say some of my greatest triumphs came from the worst tragedies. Yes. So I just want to salute you for finding purpose in the pain, finding a way to spread the hope, the help. And I just admire you, because it's not easy being transparent. We live in a society and a culture where everybody's always judging you about something, but everybody has a story. So I and I'm just I kind of gave you a hint, so I think you're going to be prepared for this question. You may not, but I know you'll follow me.
I stay ready.
I see, that's what I'm talking about. That sounds like that may be Tina Snow right there. If you can tell me a little bit about Tina Snow, how she evolved. Because a lot of times, and I saw somebody, Jericho, he put in the comments earlier, and I want to go back to his comment. DJ, if you can find it and post it for me, what Jericho said. He said, as a business owner, and I'm just paraphrasing right now. Oh, look, DJ always on time. Namili always on time. He said, as a business owner, breakthroughs are important. Take mental days to collect yourself and thoughts at least twice a week, Maisha. So that's what's his recommendation. And he said at least twice a week, but I'd be like, take 1,000 mental breaks every day. Okay, I'm just saying. No, but I get with what he's saying. So
it is important.
Now that's what I want to know about Tina Snow. Because for me, I had to find out. Sometimes you almost got to become somebody else to deal with what you're going through.
Yes.
So girl, tell me about Tina Snow.
Okay, well, Tina Snow is actually, I don't know, well, y'all may know her, is actually Megan Thee Stallion's alter ego. Now, a lot of people may be like, well, you're 31, you're looking up to her. It's not that I'm looking up to her. I admire her confidence.
Hold on. Why you think we not body?
No.
Why you trying to say y'all may know her? You know,
What I said?
why you think we're not a hot? Hold on, go ahead on. I'm sorry. Go ahead on.
Yes, man. So I got it actually from her. It's so weird because I'm not a follower or anything, but it's not necessarily her looks or anything. I think at one point I was going through my transition, finding myself, and then I hear this young woman and I see her and she has so much confidence. And I've gotten, it's one thing like through my life, I've never been the most confident. I feel like I never felt I was ugly, but I just didn't have the confidence. And I just was wondering, like, you know, how do you get that? How, you know, because I wasn't a little bit about my background. I never heard that growing up. So it wasn't instilled in me. So I had to develop my confidence on my own. And I used to get compliments all the time, but if you don't feel it, it doesn't mean anything. So I had to get to that point. And when I saw this young woman, I'm like, wow, she's confident. Like, she's on it. Like, and it made me, like, every day I got to listen to a song. And I'm like, okay, look, you know, let me go. Let me do my hair. I got this. I'm good. It's just, it just hypes me up. And I'm at a point now where you just can't tell me nothing. I'm sorry.
I know that's right. And I just want to say to somebody else who may be listening out there, you know, whatever you got to do to become the best you, I'm encouraging you to do that. You know, so don't judge a book by its cover, because I know Jericho tried to save me. He said it's gonna be a hot hope summer, but I know how to be a hot girl. I know how to be a hot girl too. You know, I want to just congratulate and salute you and say, keep going, keep doing, and keep growing. I'm so glad you came with us to show what I know now. Because see, here's the deal. What you know now is going to take you to where you're going. You got more years ahead of you than what was behind you. And sometimes we get caught. You know, every once in a while, this is a good conversation question. Some people show up like, what would you say to your, 16-year-old self? What would you say now to your 20-year-old self? But I like to say, I'm speaking to my 60-year-old self. I'm speaking to my 75-year-old self. Because at 16, I can't undo that. But I can do some things about where I'm going at 60.
Exactly.
Let me go ahead and shameless plug. My birthday is Thursday. But okay, sorry about that. But you get my point. So what you know now, you can take it and make it work for you now. So you guys get connected to Tina Snow. I'm sorry, Maisha Johnson, also known as Tina Snow. We're so excited that you're here. We're going to ask you to give us last minute comments, and then once again, put your link tree there so we can follow and connect to you. Keep doing you, girl. And you're right. Not only are you beautiful on the outside, but girl, you bad on the inside. You a baddie. I think it's BADDIE, something like that. Okay.
You come a long way, boo. Proud of you. Keep it up, baby.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
The trenches of Xerox. Proud of you.
Yes. Ooh. Yes. I really appreciate you guys. And like I said, and like you said, exactly, when people ask, is there anything you would change? I don't have any regrets because it led me to this moment. It led me to who I am. And like I said, I go back, and the only time I go back is just to look at a situation and see what the lesson was in that. I'm grateful for everything I've been through, and I've been through a lot. At one point, I didn't understand why. But once I said, like, I had that breakthrough, everything made sense, so I'm just so happy. And I didn't even expect for my podcast to do what it's doing now. So it's amazing. And I really appreciate being on the show.
Yes. So you're going to drop your link tree there. Thank you. And I don't want to forget, I see the one and only Kenneth Sergeant Cheney is in the house. I said that backwards. Hey, Kenneth, that's part of the whole fam. We love you. And
I see my Desiree in the comments. Hey, boo, I love you. You are next.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna put your link tree in there. Thank you so much. Listen, here at the Hope Fam. Once you come on, you part of family now, girl. Come back anytime.
Yes.
If you want to bring
Yes.
Tina Snow the next time, come on, Tina. We got you too, because I know you have a story that's
Yes,
worth
ma'am.
being told. So just continue to be encouraged and keep thriving and living. You're not surviving, girl. You're thriving. So keep it up.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you for coming.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
I will be in touch
Bye-bye.
for the She and the What I Know collab. Okay, we love you.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay, bye.
Bye.
That was good. That was great. Hey guys, real quick comments. We do have see Anastasia Bailey in the comments.
Hey,
Tati
girl.
Cuba in the comments. My
Hey,
boy
Pooh.
Ashton is also in the comments.
Hey, Ashton, we waiting on you. Every time I hear Ashton's name, I got to say that. We waiting on you. Ashton, is he by way of Beaumont? Is he in Beaumont?
No, Ashton is in Houston.
Okay, so, okay. All right,
So
it was somebody who was by Beaumont.
Jericho is from Beaumont.
Okay, I got him messed up. You know,
Yeah,
Jericho, send me some booty. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Carry on.
We
Give me
really
some,
still
too.
we still waiting on Jericho. I'm still waiting on him, but you know, hey, whenever he ready.
Awesome. Well,
All right.
I think we got a commercial. Is it a commercial break?
I don't know.
Hold on, let me double check.
It is. It is.
Yeah,
It is.
we have one.
Yes, I want to see this commercial. I'm excited for this commercial.
Yes, my sweet love.
Inspiration, motivation, trying to encourage you, educate you, certified life coach, sensei, helping us all fail every day.
Y'all, and there she is, you guys. The commercial says, our hope is for babies too. Listen, you know, and I know people refer to this scripture all the time, you know, train them up in the way they should go and they won't, you know, depart. So we invite babies to come be a part of the Hope Fam. And there go our Hope mascot baby right there. Ikoria.
Say hey, man.
Oh, yes. So we are so excited. So, and listen, if you say that you haven't been watching the Hope Show because you don't want to see it, you know, the screen too little or whatever, you can cast it on over to your TV and you can watch it that way too. You know, our hope is dope and it's for everybody.
Okay. I think it's time for what hope means.
Yes. What hope
yeah,
means. Yes. And I want to set this up, you guys. This is a I don't know if it's you would say lyricist or rapper or spoken word artist. He's multi-talented. And so I'm gonna ask you, don't go anywhere. Don't stop watching. I want you to listen to this segment of what hope means to you.
This poem is dedicated to Wilbur Samuel, Mama Tan, my kinfolk Jr., R.I.P. Hope, helping others prevail every day. I truly believe in helping others prevail every day. If hope is what you're in need of, then certainly you can always come by my way. No, that don't mean that I'm unlimited like electricity going through your cables, or that sometimes in the midst of your storm I may even be inconveniently unavailable. That mean I was cleaning up the debris. Not that I don't care about your outcome. While you was going through your storm, I prayed for you because I was just coming out one. Let us not be dismissive. That's the worst thing can ever happen. What is hope? A feeling of desire or expectation for a certain thing to happen. Say the prayers and grace. Ironically, it runs directly parallel with faith. I hope for others to exceed expectations beyond all measures that ever carousel their space. Hope they can have that love from the Most High to the inner selves. Now that's that love. Complete trust and confidence in someone or something when evidence lacks thereof. Hope they get past that grudge. Hope that they can get half a hug on a rainy day to bring them a sun ray and do away with all of the bad for good. That stubborn brain in your smart mouth makes a unique and better you. Don't ever change, tweak them, channel them, and sin way beyond the heavens do. I hope they scared of you. Hope they regret they ever doubted, didn't believe and merit you. Hope by faith you claim and refine and redefine and receiving the better you. Despite any shortcomings, you're more than capable of overcoming. I see it, but you gotta see it too. I hope you speak life. Hope you release your light. Hope you realize the potential inside and your best days are ahead of you after the night. Know that life can be hard, yet we press forward, cause we gotta make it through. And if you no longer have hope, then by faith I hope you know that I'm claiming that hope for you too. I hope you know I hope for you. Have faith you'll grow, and hopefully in time you will have some hope in someone too. I hope you know I hope for you. I hope you choose a hope in something once again so you can hope for something new. I hope you know that this hope is true, like the hope that grew inside the rose that still rose beyond the concrete it grew and came through. I hope you know, I hope you know, I hope for you. I love you so, just so you know, I hope for you. I hope you know.
Hope you know.
I love that. That was dope.
I hope you know. I mean, I've listened to that many times. It just does something to me. You know, I hope you know. So if you're out there and you're feeling discouraged, hopeless, alone, sad, depressed, I hope you know that we hoping for you and you're not by yourself. I hope you know that all days are good. Some are just better. I hope you know that God would never leave you nor forsake you. I hope you know that this is not the end, it's just a beginning. I hope you know that what you're going through now, there is a blessing attached to it that's going to be far greater than what you imagine. I hope you know. I hope you know. I hope you know.
Y'all check that comment out real quick.
Send him the link.
Not right now. I'm talking.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. He
Because he always saying he coming.
He ready. Yeah, but he just I don't know what's going on with him.
Yes. Yes.
And
the author of that poem, his name is Malcolm Manley, but I believe his stage name is Moose Biggs. You guys look him up on Facebook. That was pretty powerful. DJ, we got to do it. How you see it?
I don't want to do it.
I know you don't.
You're gonna do it.
Oh, man.
Let's see. Let me put this comment up here.
The pressure
you guys,
is on.
The pressure is on. And I just want to read from the one and only Kay Moore. She says, I hope you don't give up just because you can't see it. God calls us victorious. I hope you know you're going to be it. Yes. Yes. When he talks about the rose that still finds its way from that concrete wall, it still grows through. The symbolism of that it shook me. I'm like, it is unstoppable. If you got hope, it's unstoppable. It's unstoppable.
All right, so Josh said he'll be in touch. We got another opportunity for a guest to come on the show. Whenever you're ready.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been on her.
Let us know.
Yes, we're ready. That's Desiree, right?
Yes, that's Desiree.
Yes, come on.
Go ahead, Desiree.
Win. I'm win.
Hit them
whatever his name is, he like win.
Can y'all PM Aisha the link tree? I tried to do it, but it won't let me.
I did. I posted it a few seconds ago.
Okay.
All right, you guys. So we're coming up to the best segment of all. No, but we're coming up to the How You See It segment, right? That stars me, DJ the Millie. So today we're gonna have a little discussion about the segment. It's more so question and answer type of segment today, with a little bit of I don't know the right words to say it. Let's just go ahead and get this thing started. How you see it? Hey, whose side are you on? Victim versus assailant, opinion versus humanity. Now, I'm just gonna say, if you know, you know, because some of you know a lot of things that's been going on right now that not me personally is dealing with, but it's kind of a personal thing because it's a really good individual that I know. And so the topic came to me when, sometimes you're just sitting on the outside looking in and you can see several different sides of a story. And I don't really want to go into details because it really doesn't really matter. The point I'm trying to make is really the point. And you see both sides of a story. So you have the victim and you have the assailant, right? And so I don't even know how to say this. And so you have both sides of the story, right? And so more or less what I'm trying to say here is that I don't know, Miss Nita, I'm having a hard time only because it's personal. So I don't know how to get it out in particular. So let's just say, the victim is the person that's there, and the assailant is the person that has caused an issue. So the issue at hand consists of two individuals. So these particular two individuals, I'm lost. I'm really lost. Hold on. Give me a second.
So we'll give him a moment because when you telling when you telling something that's personal, sometimes it's hard to convey it, but it's a message that we all need. This is a very important topic: victim versus assailant, or humanity versus opinion. So we'll give him a moment to gather himself, and while he do that, we're gonna take a commercial break, y'all. Stay with us, hang with us, and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Are you sick and tired of going to that job? Just really frustrated? Thankfully, there's a solution. Become an innovative boss. Tantate Innovative Solutions is looking for you. Have home phone, internet, and computer? You can get started today. You pick the opportunity. You're the boss. What are you waiting for? Call us today, 1-800-259-0277.
So listen, did y'all see how he looked in that car? He was like, I don't want to go to the office another day. So if you ever wanted to be your own boss, I do have opportunities available. Tante Innovative Solution is where you need to be. So message me or comment me, and we can connect and get you going to becoming your own boss. What we're going to do, guys, is this is a very sensitive topic, and we want to bring this topic to you. So we are going to postpone this topic for today. But what I will tell you is that everybody has a story. And oftentimes, when when it's not happening to you, you know,
Let's
you
rock
may
it.
be.
Let's rock it.
He rock it. Okay, he
Rock
back.
it.
He back. All
All
right.
right. All right. Let's do this thing. All right. So opinion versus humanity, victim versus assailant. So some of you guys may know that I had a really good friend that had an accident a week or two ago. Well, it's been a few weeks now. Drunk driver ran into another car wrong way on the tollway. It's one of our good friends, talk to all the time, go places together, do things together, right? So we have where people of the world, and then you have people that you know. And the message that I'm really, really trying to convey here is that there's always a good side and a bad side to a story. Particularly, this situation was all bad. Okay, so a person passed away. My friend actually lived to, tell his story later on. But in the process of all of this happening, so you have social media, you have just all kind of things going on, right? And me as who I am, I normally sit back and just pay attention to a lot of things that's going on. So you have the victim, their side, you have my friend and his side. And there's a lot of things that people don't know that go on behind the scenes. So I can say, okay, my friend, he's a good person. He's, you know what I'm saying? He, he lives his best life. He does what he does. He hangs out. He's cool. He had no intentions of not making it home that night. You know, he, he, we all go out, we all party, we all have a good time. And on the other side, you have this family that is gonna miss their loved one. They're gonna not see them again, maybe. I mean, not see them again in this realm of life. And you got their side of the story. So Miss Nita be on point. So again, me sitting back paying attention to the story is like you feel sorry for one side, but then you feel sorry for the other side. And a lot of things never hit you or never hit you personally because it's not your story or it's nothing close to you that's your story. And in this particular situation, it's not my story, but it's so close that it hits home. And so if anybody else out there would just be randomly speaking or not even knowing who this individual is, they would say, he needs to be in jail, he needs to be this, and he needs to be that. But then it's different now for me because I know who he is. I know his intentions and I know his heart. So how do you condemn him by me? How do you condemn him and you don't know him? But I know him. And this goes to a conversation that me and Miss Tan just had, Hope Coach, like not even 2 hours ago, where she had to, or she forgave the guy who was involved in the accident with her daughter. But I'm kind of all over the place. But what I'm saying is, things are so different when it's sitting right next to you versus being on the other side. And then I have witnessed where her family has said several things and done several things. So this is the part where I said question and answer. I said, being that you are not there, I was not there. How do you, as an individual standing on the outside, take in on a situation as such? Yes, don't get me wrong. In no way, it is a sad situation either way for the life of her, the girl that was in the car, and the rest of the people that were in the car, and also what has come of the situation with my friend that I hang out with all the time. And I was having a hard time at first because to talk about this, to get things out, sometimes it's kind of hard to do so. Even though people may be thinking like, well, it's not you, it's not your situation. Why is it so hard for you to talk about it or say things about it? It's because when someone close to you as such goes through a situation, you feel that pain. You feel those things that they are maybe going through. So the question and answer today is, how do you have self-control in a situation as such, as far as knowing individuals on one side and not on the other? And that's why I come from with saying condemning, because He's already been condemned by so many that don't know him, don't that don't know a lot of
And
things.
you know,
So
it was an accident. Even though I know that alcohol was involved, it was still an accident. And what I would say to anyone that's going through a situation like this, it's beyond a situation. Immediately when my daughter was killed, the first thing I did was say, what if that was my son who was driving somebody else's daughter? Because my son is a good kid, you know. What would I want? And I answered that question by saying I would want mercy and grace. So that's what I had to give to the young man who killed my daughter. Mercy and grace. As people, we forget about that. We forget that it could have been me. And I know that the girl's family is hurt. And don't nobody tell me nothing because I can speak on this. Because I was the parent who somebody else's actions took my only daughter away. So I know what the mom is going through. But I also know that there's nothing like mercy and grace. We've all made mistakes. We've all killed somebody. It may not have been physically, but naturally. We've all done something. You know, my heart goes out for the family and for DJ's friend because I know how DJ friend, so I understand his emotions, his pain, why he's taking it so hard. But we as a people, we got to do better. We want one thing until it happens to us. You know, it was an accident, it was a choice. He made a mistake, and the consequences were great. But he's still a human being. So don't prosecute him in the media. Don't prosecute him on social media because you don't know the story. We were not there. We don't know the story. You know, I'll never forget when my daughter was first killed, the news media, well, the young man's mom, grandmother told me, and how, because the news media, they use words like murderer, you know, this person is a murderer, and how he was crying in the hospital saying, I'm not a murderer, I'm not a murderer, I'm not a murderer, you know. That's why it's called an accident. He, yes, alcohol was involved, but how many of you have had alcohol involved and you just by grace you made it home? So don't prosecute him saying, you know, he shouldn't have been driving. Go ahead, DJ. I know you back, so
yeah,
go
um,
ahead.
I don't know. So I'm trying to tie the victim to assailant opinion versus humanity,
Mm-hmm.
because we all have opinions, and some people
Mm-hmm.
don't understand that our opinions they hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't I don't necessarily believe, or I don't think that some people's opinions are, and sometimes opinions are really what they are,
Mm-hmm.
um, just an opinion. But
Mm-hmm.
then we also have what the fact is, and how us as humans have to come to a conclusion of how we would handle, how we're going to handle the situation going forward.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because just as you said, it could have been anybody. It could have been any one of
Mm-hmm.
us. It could have been whoever's here on on the show today. It could have been any one of us. But where did that put us? What if it was a family member, that your family member? What would you say then?
Exactly.
How would you
Right.
handle that situation then?
Right. And like Jesus said it best, who you without and you perfect, come on and throw the first stone.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Because you've done some things and maybe it hasn't been revealed yet. Maybe we don't know yet. But you come throw this first stone. And nobody could come throw a stone. Nobody. Yes, it's very tragic what happened.
Very.
But it's also tragic how I think for me, if I had to look at it, victim versus assailant, first of all, I have to look at, well, what do you mean by assailant? Because what were the motives?
Right.
It wasn't his intention to go out and do that. It was it happened as a result of a choice he made, but it was not his intention. He wouldn't want to go out and intentionally cause this to happen. It was not the right judgment wasn't executed. So, what do you mean when you say somebody is an assailant? Hey, I recommend that you start looking at that a little bit deeper.
Mm-hmm.
Victim. When you say somebody is a victim, look at it a little bit deeper. Because sometimes the victim is the individual. You your own victim. Sometimes we keep going back to the same situation and then we cry victim. When you are the root cause of that. So what's victim? And for me, humanity rises above all three. That's what got me through when I was in a situation similar to this. I began to say, what would I want for my son? So the next time you're in a situation when it comes to mercy, grace, favor, understanding, like DJ said, put yourself in the shoes. But some people can't do that because they rely on opinion instead of relying on their heart, instead of relying on what the word of God says. Who can throw the first stone?
Yeah.
And DJ,
So
I would just tell you to keep encouraging your friend. I know it's difficult, you know. Just keep encouraging and tell him, like I told the young man who killed my daughter, he survived for a purpose. And y'all know I always say there's always purpose in the pain. And because there's purpose in the pain, there is promise connected. And because there is promise, he will prevail.
right. So just in conclusion of this segment, we may continue, may not. Just so that we all know that it's not a discredit to anyone at this time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, we're just it's just a conversation from one side to the other.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have continuous prayers for the family of that young
Mm-hmm.
lady and the rest of the people that were in the car. Continuous. Um,
Mm-hmm.
just as well as I have continuous prayers for a friend of mine that was in the
Yes.
opposite vehicle. So I encourage you guys somehow, some way, if you do and if you don't have it, to have hope for the future. Have hope. Keep in mind, helping others prevail every day is our acronym here.
Mm-hmm.
So you may need to help oneself sometimes. Help yourself to
Mm-hmm.
prevail past a situation that has happened. So always just keep in mind that there's always two sides to the stories, two different feelings, and two different situations. And what would you do if that was you or someone close to you? So just y'all don't even know how much this story right now has. I ain't never went off screen for a story,
Mm-hmm.
but this one is kind of deep. So I see the
Mm-hmm.
text message. I'll answer them in a minute. Give me a second. Um, yeah, I'm done.
Yes. And so that's the prevailing question. What would you do if it was you? And in case you don't know the scenario, there was an accident, a two-car accident. There was someone who lost their life, and then the person who caused the accident survived. You know, alcohol played a role, and now the family is distraught. And I get that, I understand. But there's something called hope, mercy, grace, forgiveness, you know, because it could have been you who was driving the car that caused the accident. So we just encourage you to look at it how you see it. How do you see it? And then ask yourself, how do God see it? Because sometimes we don't have the right lens of how you see it. DJ, thank you for that amazing segment. I think we need to have a part 2 and maybe a part 3, but we'll check back in and see how it go. Ish, you got anything?
I can be familiar with the situation, not the exact, but just in my own scenario. And, I just try to be kind because words can't hurt. So you never know what the other person is feeling. You never know when you out here making all these negative comments and judging somebody and you don't know who the full story is, how that can in fact hurt someone or impact their lives. Those words can probably make their next action something critical. So just be kind.
Yeah. And Miss Nita, we see your comments. It's kind of, well, first I just want to say thank you, Kay Moore. She says, I'm praying for your heart to heal, DJ, and I'm praying for all involved. Yes, we know that. And Miss Nita, your comment is a little bit too long for us to post, but we know that you've been going through a storm yourself as well, you know. But God is a healer. God is a redeemer. He's a restorer. He's hope. He's peace. He's everything you need him to be. You know, how you see it and whose report will you believe? Whose report? So that's gonna, I think DJ's back. He back lit, the Millie Meal. So as we bring this episode of the Hope Show to a close, you guys, please remember to like, share, most importantly, share it, because there may be somebody on your timeline who needs to hear what we talked about here today. So please give us a share. Spread the hope. Don't cost nothing. Just share. So as we wrap up, we're gonna start with our shout outs. Woo-hoo.
Ish, what's up, Ish?
I already knew I was going first because I looked on the panel and then I said, yep, Ish, you going first. All right. So for me this week, shout out to Mama Tan for just always being there, having my back no matter what. Like some days I just can't make it without you, girl. I don't know what I do without you, baby. I love you. Okay, that's my mama, y'all. For real, for real. DJ, I'm still praying for you, Pooh, always and forever. Eden, we love you. We miss you. We hope that you are. We don't even know why you're not here, but we love you. Don't take that as shade, but I had to pull a Mama Tan one time. But we love you, sis. And just to our audience, thank you guys for always tuning in and being the best part of Hope. Again, without you, we could not be here each and every Saturday. So we love y'all. Thank y'all so much. To everybody in the world, just stay safe and just be good. I don't have any specific shout outs, but I'm just happy to be here today. I love this episode today. It was awesome. Love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
All right, Hope fam. I really don't have no shout outs today. Nobody get no shout out. But I appreciate everybody for being here, watching the show today. Auntie Lydia, thank you so much for being here. If I missed anybody that's here today, thank you so much. Y'all don't like to comment. Y'all just like to text my phone half of the time.
And we see y'all silent watchers. Tune in, make a comment, like, share, something. Give us some feedback.
All right, but no, for real though, giving shout out to everybody that's here today. I appreciate y'all for being here. The show today kind of took me out a little bit. It's a little personal, so Y'all saw a different reaction for the first time. But I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all have a great week. And that's it. That's all my shout outs for today. I'm done.
Right. Well, DJ, thank you for being transparent and letting us know that you're human. Sometimes it's hard for men to show their emotions. That's just a man in them. But we appreciate that. Yes, Eden, we missed you, Eden. I missed you, missed you, missed you, missed you. I just want to give a shout out to, I want to give a shout out to DJ for bringing this topic that needs much needed discussion. Thank you, Miss Nita. Shout out to Miss Nita, y'all. Y'all need a Miss Nita in y'all life. She's been rolling with us from the beginning. So, Miss Nita, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to Kim and to everybody. To Kim, Margaret, thank you. That's DJ Cousin, but now I'm just saying that's my little niece and my little niece or whatever. Hey, niece, Margaret, you guys. Earlier today, she did a live. I shared it on my page. The Lullaby Collection.
I love that live.
The Lullaby Connection. So go get connected. Girl, put your information in the comments, so because I don't want to tell them wrong, because I'll have them at the wrong place. Everybody know Ms. Nita have to correct me all the time. Ms. Nita, put your information in there too, because Mother's Day is coming up, guys, and you're gonna need somewhere to shop and get nice gifts on a budget. So you got Ms. Nita that's there, Wild Bling. Look, hey, Auntie Tan, girl, TT, call me TT Tan, okay? That's Margaret from Lullaby Collection. I want to give a shout out to DJ Aunts. They show up and they show out. Listen, aunts are special. I know because I happen to be one. So from one aunt to the other aunts, thank you so much for showing up. I see how y'all showed up for DJ. I saw how y'all showed up for Margaret earlier. Them aunts is be lit, as y'all say. Them aunts don't play. So thank you. To my lovable husband, Mr. Tate, I miss you and I love you. Margaret done put her information there. Miss Nita got her information in there. Y'all go support independent business owners, small business owners. Go support them. Go make that purchase. And we want y'all to come back next week. And if you didn't know, now you know my birthday is on Thursday, y'all. My birthday is 5/6. I'm turning 56, and I was born in 65. What they got to do?
Look out for some communication from me.
Like what they got to do with the cost of tea in China, huh?
Because okay, birthday lady.
Yeah, because I said no. Wait before we go, DJ. Because I said I want 56 gifts. Okay. Bye, y'all. We'll see y'all.
Bye, y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
How much?
Hope. What's that mean? Helping others prevail every day.
Yeah. Bringing the HOPE, yeah, that's what it be for everybody. It's the only way, helping others prevail every day. With Jan Tate by your side, you know she always down to ride. And she's certified, she help you glide so you can set to the sky, no matter how high. Cause she not just a life coach, she the whole coach. And she help you steady it in on the approach. And she always keep it 100 with inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. That means real life solutions for real life challenges. So if you stumble, she gonna help you balance it. Cause it's never okay to abandon ship, especially with a mother-daughter relationship. Or anything that you need help with the words to say. So schedule your free session today.
She bringing hope, bringing hope, bringing hope. Yeah, that's every day. Cause when there's hope, when there's hope, when there's hope, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, she bringing hope, bringing hope, bringing hope. Yeah, that's